Thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to get into the presentation. Oh, hi, Belinda. Thank you for joining us, Belinda. Yes, so the following statement applies to all information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, including but not limited to cryptocurrency, real estate investing, art, stocks, forex, businesses, and any other investment opportunities presented. Everything expressed here is solely the opinion of Create Wealth Network or any representative and should not be considered official investment advice. Create Wealth Network is separate from any investment opportunities. We strongly advise all readers and users to conduct their own thorough research before making any investment decisions. Investing in any financial market involves risks, and you should be aware that you could potentially lose some or all of your invested capital. Therefore, you should only invest money that you could afford to lose. Create Wealth Network or any representative is not a financial advisor nor a broker-dealer, and the material provided intended solely for educational purposes. We are not responsible for any gains or losses that may arise from your investment choices based on the information provided. Each individual's financial situation and risk tolerance are unique, so it is crucial to consult with a qualified financial advisor or professional before making any investment decisions. Investing entails a high degree of risk, and past performance is not indicative of future results. The value of investments can fluctuate, and there are no guarantees of profit or success. Create Wealth Network bears no responsibility for the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information presented, and we reserve the right to modify or update the content at any time without prior notice. By using the information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives you acknowledge that have read, understood, and agreed to this disclaimer. If you do not agree with any part of this disclaimer, please refrain from using our services or relying on the information we provide. 1, opinions and not official investment advice. 2, conduct your own research. 3, no individualized investment advice. 4, not a financial advisor or broker-dealer. 5, educational purposes only. Investment risk. 7, consult your financial advisor. 8, no responsibility for gains or losses. 9, third-party content. 10, updates and changes. In conclusion, investing involves inherent risks, and individuals should exercise caution and sound judgment when making investment decisions. Create Wealth Network or any representatives disclaims any liability for any directed or indirect damages resulting from the use of its contents or reliance on any information provided. So our goal with Create Wealth Network is to assist over 1 billion plus people to create wealth, right? And you're a contribution to that, you know, because for us to extend to such a reach, it requires everyone that's involved in the Create Wealth Network, right? And you know, so the FOCUS11 and the map book, the principles within these programs are for you to tune into yourself and go deep into, you know, your spiritual being, you know, and who you are on the inside, and you know, tapping in with your Christ consciousness, you know, and getting the answers from within. Right. So when you get the answers from within, then you know that this is the right direction. Regardless of how things may seem in the physical world, if you know in your spirit that this is the direction that you're being given, and it's that love energy, then you know that's where you're supposed to go. That's the next move. You know, that's what you got to do, because God always has us, you know, like it's secured. It's like that hammock. You know, that hammock is like you're in a hammock, right? Because you're being nice and secured, you know, even though sometimes it looks like it's not safe, it's wobbly or whatever, but you know you're secure. Right. So that's our goal assist over 1 billion people to create wealth, and we'll reach that goal by sharing this with others, getting people on board on our membership for our program, and applying these principles, of wealth creation that are in the Focus 11 and in the map book, right? Because we want you to tune into your desired frequency, right? Because this is the main objective, what we're looking to do. You want to be your thoughts to be on the same level of your goal, right? You want them to be on the same level. But most of the time, we're so concentrated on our current results, right? That we keep thinking over here, right? We keep thinking on our current results. So because we keep thinking on our current results, it's difficult for us to be thinking on our goal, right? And we need to get up to this level of thinking, right? And the only way to get to this level of thinking is through the mind, expansion of mind. By expanding our mind, by going inside of ourselves as frequent as possible, as often as possible, going inside of yourself, discovering more of who you are, what you're here to do, what your purpose is, what you enjoy, what you love, your essence, right? Your spirit, right? When you go and you're expressing yourself, that's the expression of spirit. That's who you are, right? Your name is your name, but your name is not who you are. Who you are is the essence of you. It's your spirit. It's the soul, the being that is, expressing itself out of your physical body, right? But it's you being expressed, right? And putting yourself out there. So those passions and the things that you love to do, and what the result you want from it, if you're on that frequency and you're enjoying that and you're happy about every moment of that, and you're just grateful all the time about every little thing that you're getting that's in alignment with who you are and what you want to be, right? And everything aligning with that within your goal is also drawing towards you. It's also attracting towards you, right? And this is science. This is neuro-linguistic programming. This is the essence of it. Like, if we're really going simple and get you an understanding of what the goal is with the map book and the goal is with Focus 11, it is this. Right? And I'm sure you will agree, when you're using a map for navigation, it makes it easier to get from point A to point B, right? If you know, okay, this is where I want to do, this is where I'm going, right? Then, okay, the next move, you know what the next move is. Okay, I got to do this, right? And if you're even driving, right? If you want a location, you're going to type in the address, and then you're going to go around, it's going to go there, it's going to show you how much traffic it is, it's going to show you how much kilometers, and, there may be, something, it slows down traffic or whatever. But, all these, there may be 1-2 detours, but, eventually will bring you to where you need to be at, right? And it's the same thing when you're using our program that you receive, the map book. My name is Richard Adokesi, founder of Create Wealth Network. Okay, at me on my social, it's at Richie Realty. And I'm a mind coach, right? Just like a sports team, you're the talent. You're the talent, and everyone has so much talent in them, right? And, as a mind coach, I just want to expose that talent. I want you to be able to express that talent, and channel it, in a way that is is aligned with the universal laws and principles, right? So in terms of myself, number one, God's servant, dedicated to serve and continuously sow seeds of love and growth in our world. Two, I'm a realtor, specialized in investment properties and pre-construction condominiums. Entrepreneur, consultant for businesses on strategies to increase their client-based marketing and sales. Investor, investment portfolio includes real estate, businesses, stocks, forex, crypto. Right. So for over 20 years, I've been assisting people to focus on their dreams, whether it been a specific talent or goal they've been looking to achieve, and have created avenues of opportunity in those fields of interest to help people fulfill their potential. Right. So to get a piece of your potential, what is your why? Right? We're asking this question every day, right? Because have you asked yourself? And even when you ask yourself, it's a question that you want to repeatedly ask yourself. What is your why? Right? What is your why? What is it that's making you go out and do the things you need to do to become that person you want to become? Right? What is your why? Right? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you doing what you're doing? I don't know if you thought about that, because you're here, you're on this session right now, but it's saying why are you doing what you're doing? All right. So that's something that you got to think about, right? We want to have a consensus. We want everyone to be on the same vibration, right? We want everyone to be building their frequency up, right? And when they build their frequency up, right, then they could actually go and connect and build on a connection, right? Consensus. It's a general agreement, right? It's time to take action, right? It's time to take action. What moves are you making? What steps are you taking to take action, right? Now's the time for you to do that. If you were living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? If you're to answer this question, if you're living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? This is a question that you frequently are asking yourself. Is this something that you're going and envisioning, right, and seeing? If you're living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? Right? And we call these wealthy moments, because these are moments that you're drawing to yourself, you're attracting to yourself. If you express yourself, if in spirit you're saying, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to be, this is where I want to go, and it just feels so good to you, and it's something that you want, then think about it all the time. If you're living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? Right? Most of us are looking at our lives right now and at the present circumstance, situation, what it is right now, right? But you should bring yourself in your imagination as often as possible and see what it looks like if you're living your ideal life right now. And what does it look like? Get familiar with that, as familiar as you can, right? And with this opportunity with the Create Wealth Network, yes, we're here to expand mind, but we also want for you to earn income as well, right? And additional sources of income, right? And reason why it's important for you to build MSI, which is multiple sources of income, right, is because we look at the expenses that we have, right? The cost of groceries gone up, the extra bills are coming in, the cost of gas is up, the cost of housing and living is increased. All these new expenses are just piling up on us. And people have the same income, but we need for the income to outweigh these expenses. The only way we're going to stay afloat, we need the income to overweigh the expenses. The expenses are going to keep coming in, but we need income sources that are going to produce for us so that we could generate income, right? And ideally, passive income, because passive income is where your money's working for you and you get to sleep while you're making money, right? So we're following the principles of Robert Kiyosaki. If you read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? It's a very popular book, and this is a second installment to that, which is called Cash Flow Quadrant. And the cash flow quadrant shows the different income that people are getting, right? You're either an employee, you're self-employed, business owner, or investor, right? And as an employee, you have a job. You have to exchange your time for money, right? And same thing with being self-employed. You own a job, right? So you have to be there. You have to actually be physically doing something in order to get paid, in order to get your money, right? But as a business owner, you own a system that works for you. You know, think about McDonald's, right? McDonald's has a system. Anytime they open McDonald's, they already know what to do, right? Because the system's already in place, right? They have everything just operating, right? The in terms of the drive-through, how do you do the fries, the burgers, the order, everything, how it runs through. It's all a system. It's all, and that's what's being generated. So the business owner of the McDonald's, they just really need to look at the numbers pretty much to see how they're doing because the system is already in place, right? And we want you to have a business mindset to set up businesses and systems so that you can have a system that's running for you, right? And we started with this opportunity with the membership of the Create Wealth Network, right? By you being involved, it's a business in itself where you get to apply these principles, and then you can have that mental shift, because that's what this is all about. It's about the mental shift, right? It's, you know, and that's the key thing why we feel everyone, doesn't matter what opportunity you're looking at, this should be the foundation, because you're applying the principles, and then you could go out and have different opportunities, different, you know, and we're going to share more opportunities with you all the time. But when you're analyzing these, you have the foundation set, right? And, you know, the I is an investor where the money works for you, right? So you're putting your money in and it's actually making you money, right? So you analyze different things, you know, what you could put your money into for it to give you a return on your investment. And that's where you don't work. You could go to sleep and you'll get paid while you're sleeping, right? So our goal is to assist over 1 billion plus people to create wealth. And the only way that's possible is with everyone that's on here, you know, and I'm on here every day, you know, and it came to me from spirit. Like I was doing a meditation, and in my meditation, I was trying to bring my mind to, you know, different things, and it kept pulling me back to do this every day. FOCUS11 got to do this every day. So it's like, okay, you know, and that's what pretty much, as you're applying the principles, it's the same concept. You know, as you go inside, you get direction and you just follow the direction. You may not know what the answer, but you know where your heart is, you know where your intention is. So you know what you're creating mass to. You know what it is that you're putting out into the world. You're you know, the things that you're you know, desiring, all that stuff is all energy. You're putting it out in the world, right? And as you put it out in the world, if you're tapped in, then you can be responsive to the signs and signals that you're getting from the world. You know, this is God that's talking to you because you're being connected. You're being connected. So you're getting direction and guides and things of what next to do. You know, even though you don't know what to do, but you know what your intention is, you know where you want to go, what you want to be. And then just have that in your mind all the time. be so many twists and turns and all kinds of stuff happen, but you keep yourself there. And that's what faith is. It's the most beautiful thing. And with this program, that's what you're doing. You're turning spiritual into physical. And we're here to assist over 1 billion people to create wealth through the use of the map book and the Focus 11, right? And we're here to collaborate too. We're here to work with you. You know, the foundational piece is the map book. The foundational piece is the map book, because these are the principles of wealth creation, universal laws and principles that are in here that are being pulled out of you. You know, so you get to actually go out in the world and apply these principles that are operating our universe all the time, right? You're going in alignment with them, right? And for a membership for the MAP program is $9.99 one time, right? And with this program, you're going to get more than just the book. You're going to get, you know, we have the Science of Online Business course. You know, we have VA services. You know, so we have a lot of different things, and I'm even going to update that on our future presentation, because, yeah, you know, the more coming on these sessions, the more I want to expose what is available to you, right? Because, you know, like right now, honestly, in terms of setting this whole thing up was for you to earn an income, earn money, and not just earn money, but create wealth, which is the Focus 11, right? And that's the next membership that we have. We have a special one-time offer of $99.90, right? And you earn $1 a day, you know, for up to 30 days with this program. So you actually earn money back for being on a membership, as long as you do the time card, right? The time card takes like two minutes. It's like 7 questions. You fill that out, and then you get rewarded for $1 each time you fill it out, up to 30 days for the Focus 11, and you get that back, right? And you get to apply these principles. So you go out, you write your 11 goals, right? And you write the due date for it. We go every month, and we even have prizes for each month that we give out for you to participate in the Focus 11, right? But yeah, you go out and just work to do the different things that you want to do that are relating to these aspects of your life, right? The benefits of our membership, goal achievement, you know, mindset transformation, law of attraction activation, you know, holistic life improvement, community building, networking opportunities, skill enhancement, financial empowerment, increased productivity, and lifelong learning, right? These are all different things and benefits that you get from our program, as well as I mentioned, we have other things that I'm going to be starting to put into here so you can see the big picture. I want everyone to see the picture of what's going on. Right? We have the map book and the Focus 11. These are the foundational pieces, because, you know, as you grow, you're going to be a new you. Every day you're a new you. Every day you're a new you, right? So as you're going out in this world, what are you drawing towards you? What are you drawing towards you, right? And it's what's on your mind most of the time. That's what it is. It's what's on your mind most of the time. So by you participating in these programs, you're actually going to put the right things in your mind all the time, right? And that's what you'll be attracting to you. If you're familiar with the law of attraction, you know, you're implementing the principles of the law of attraction. After years of study, it has been discovered that true wealth is attained by putting attention and evolving in 11 key aspects of your life. Focusing on these 11 aspects allows you to cover all grounds, which brings joy to your heart. These allow you to become full of love and well-balanced. Put your time and attention towards the Focus 11 at all times, and you will feel fulfillment in everything you do. The Focus 11 are mental, spiritual, physical, financial, relationships, business, new, contribution, yourself, learn, and discipline. Right? So all subscribed members of the MAP will receive access to download and use the Focus 11 in their lives to consciously implement the principles of wealth creation. Right? So you get this worksheet here, Focus 11, you fill in 11 goals, are related to each one. You're gonna write your reward and duty, and each month you're gonna, challenge yourself out of 11. How much networks are you gonna get out of 11, right? And we have the special MacBook Focus 11 membership, $99.90 one time, right? And this offer is valid to the end of January 2024. Then we go back to monthly. This is a monthly program, right? But right now we're doing it one time. It's for you to get on board, right? Get on board and just get other people as a member, have them apply these principles, and you just implement the principles of passive income, right? Multiple source of income is the objective, right? And with our 3-tier commission, 30%, 10%, 10%, right? So this is for, all of our products and services, but, right now we're just going entry level, right? Because we want you to first just understand the concept, right? Understand the concept, because once the concept's understood, as we showed our other products and services that we're offering, that you have access to market to others as well, the commission is still the same breakdown, right? And we're going to add more things. And, if you have, things that you want us to, implement into the structure, we'll be able to do as well, right? We'll be able to do that as well. So the compensation plan is 3-tier, right? Tier 1, 30%, tier 2, 10%, tier 3, 10%. So if we're going off from 100, let's say, right? Just to get down math. If you refer anything, see the membership, right now we have the special going on, $99.90. So see, that's 100, right? So anyone you refer this program to, you're going to earn $30, right? If it's a membership to get the special, right? And then tier 2, if they refer this to someone, say they get on, they refer it to, they're gonna get $30, right? But you're gonna get a 10% tier 2, so you get $10, right? And then even if that person that they refer to also has people on this a membership, to our program, and they're doing a Focus 11 and applying the principles of wealth creation, right? That's tier 3, you're gonna earn 10%, which is $10 in that case, right? So the reason why this is important, because it provides passive income. First person that you're sharing it with, that's a direct person that you shared it with, right? But from then on, they can go out and share it with any amount of people, right? Anytime they share it with someone, then you're going to earn a tier 1 commission, right? Which is 10%. Tier 1 commission. Anytime this person shares with anyone, and not just that, but any person that they share it with, whoever they share it to as well, you'll earn 10%, right? So it's 3-tier. It's 3-tier. So yeah, from you share this with one person, because it goes 3 tiers, it can keep like passive income, because more and more people are getting membership. So that's why the consensus matters, right? If we have the consensus that everyone's on board, right, and everyone's applying these principles, because that's what the program is. You're applying the principles of wealth creation, and you're living your ideal life. What does it look like? And you're attracting yourself to that every day. That's our program. That's our product. That's what we offer. The MacBook Focus 11, right? And these are transformative programs, right? And piggybacking on that, we're teaching the principles of wealth creation, right? And passive income is key. If you earn passive income, it's just from the work that you do initially, right? And then from there, you have a business system that's running on behalf of you, that's generating you income in different ways, right? And everyone has access to the tools. So the different tools that we have are, as we mentioned, create wealth ads, right? And definitely looking to build this presentation so I can really show everyone what's going on, right? Create wealth ads. I already have clients for create wealth ads where we run campaigns for them. We run Google ads, we run Facebook ads, right? And businesses want to pay this kind of money. They want to pay money for this, right? So for that campaign, what we do is it's $1,000, right? And for $1,000, we run it, and that's the cost that they have to do, and this commission structure is broken down for that as well. When they get on, now earn you $300, right? And then tier two, anyone else that sells that service, you earn a tier two commission of $100, right? And the proof of concept is here already, because I have clients that are already doing this, right? And more clients are interested, because right now the online world is the new era, right? And many people don't know how to run ads. So it's either they take our course, right, which is $497, Science of Online Business course, right? Or we do it for them. And most of these companies, they want us to do it for them, right? So you don't have to do it for them. We do it for them. You just have to send them your link, your referral code, and get them signed up. And from when they get them signed up, then we go through the process with them, and you get paid a commission for that. So definitely going to add all these things to the presentation so that everyone's tuned in, and we get more people on the membership. Right now we have an open window. It's not monthly. It's only one time, $99.90. Right, to get on board with this program. So if you have a referral code already, please, whoever gave it to you, just use that referral code and get on board. Get on board, right? Because we're here to polish everyone up. We want everyone to be nice and polished, like a diamond. We're diamonds in the rough. So we want to polish you up. And we want everyone to be on the same vibration, same frequency. We want to polish each other up, right? And that's what it takes, right? So, the Focus 11, we go into mental, right? How are you training your thought process? We know mental health is a big thing right now, right? And the main reason is because we're not training our mental. We're letting our mentals just go loose. But if we train our mental, our minds, we train it, and we're in there, we're working it, like it's something that we're training all the time, then it's something that you have more control over, right? Or your mind could take control of you, right? So it's something that, there's different things that you could do, and in your Focus 7, you're going to do something, every month that's going to, stimulate your mental or do something for your mental, right? Then we have spiritual, how is your relationship with God, right? God is the all creating source, right? That's the Most High, right? And we all know our connection to God, and if we don't, eventually we find out, right? Because that's what we're connected to, and the more we connect to our source, and the more we're communicating with this world, right? We're communicating with our experience, right? Because we're communicating with God, right? And that's why we have to grow our relationship with God. What are you doing to grow your relationship with God? So every month you're going to write a goal that's going to make you grow spiritually. Physical, right? How are you treating your temple, your body, right? We look in the image here. There's so many different parts to our body. Our respiratory system, they can show our blood, our organs, our, like everything, like our muscles, our skeletal, or, everything. There's so many different parts of our body, right? And how are we treating? What are we doing this month to treat our body, right? Relationships. Do your loved ones know how you feel about them, right? So this is the message that we're getting across there. This is what we want to get out there to the world. Like, are you building on your relationships? Are you really connecting with people, right? Or are you making deposits in people's lives, or are you just withdrawing? Or are you just withdrawing and seeing what you could take, right? Or are you also making deposits, right? And that's what relationships is about. What are you going to do this month to grow your relationships? Financial. What are you doing to attain more income? How like the different things that you're doing to grow your financial or put yourself in a better financial situation. What are you doing this month? Put your attention to that. Yourself. When was the last time you treated yourself? Many times we're treating others, but When was the last time you treated yourself and actually, did something to, yeah, I'm treating myself here, right? Business. Is your work for survival or purpose? In this new age, having a job is not as fulfilling as it used to be, right? So now, your business is something that is you're passionate about, right? You're passionate about, you get to spend time on, you get to be excited because you determine your ceiling, right? There's no ceiling, you determine it. If you don't have one, then that's amazing, right? And then you keep building towards it, right? Contribution. How are you giving back? What have you done lately to make this world of yours a better place, right? How are you giving back in this world, right? You go out and give contribution to this world, right? And it comes right back to you, right? It comes right back to you. So you feel, oh, it's a response of what you're giving out in this world. How are you giving back in this world? What's your contribution? New. What do you want that would make you feel good? New is something which is experienced for the first time, whether it's buying something from a store, doing something you have never done before, like snowboarding, cooking, swimming, getting a massage, visiting a new country or city, some new clothing, a new watch or car, trying some new food or something you always wanted to do, like eating at the CN Tower restaurant. The list goes on. Learn, right? So, what is it that you're learning, right? We're in an information age, right? And we have to learn, like we have to learn new things all the time, right? And because like everything's evolving, things are going on, and having that open mind, that where we're open to learn and absorb, you could absorb information, and it helps you better process and dissect information as well, right? So, what are you looking to learn in this month and every month? Discipline. Are you in control of your decision making? Right? The things that you say you're gonna do something, do you actually do it? Right? You say when a lot of people, they say something and they don't do it. They don't follow up through on what they say. Right? And are you that person? So are you gonna say you're gonna do something and you do it? Right? Build that in you, that discipline in you, right? And as you do that, it will grow you, and you'll notice your wealth creation growing, through your discipline, right? So we do these through the map and the Focus 11. These principles are applied through these programs, right? And to set it up is very easy, right? You download the worksheet, you write down your 11 goals, right? And then you put a check mark, throughout the month. As you're getting them done, you're putting a check mark here in these boxes, right? As you're going throughout the month, right? And then once a month is completed, right, you tally up your goals here, right? And see, okay, you have 7 check marks. Put your 7 here, and then whatever you said your reward is, you're gonna do your reward, right? If you get 5 or less, then you got to do your duty, right? And that's what it is. And then every month you do this. The simplistic practice, right? But what it's doing behind the scenes is very powerful. So, and yeah, we want everyone to participate and be on board, be a member of this community, right? Join our growing community of people who are in the map book and on Focus 11. Right now, we have a Focus 11 WhatsApp group it's becoming very active. I'm grateful for, and we want for the energy to come back up, because now's the time for us to really express who we are, and go out there, and the world is yours, right? So msireport.ca, you could go to, if you don't have everything set up, or if someone invites you, then go on their affiliate link, build a team, see yourselves as leaders. Everyone is a leader. Build a team, right? And just get people on board, and just have that consensus that, okay, this is our understanding of wealth creation. If everyone has that consensus, if everyone buys in and understands really what we're doing here, right? And the thing with this model here is, all the math is done. So, we're gonna pay you $1 per day, right? For working on your goals, right? And yes, there's some other programs that they'll say they'll pay you 5% a day or 10% a day, right? But the money that they have is based on the people who come in through excitement. That's the return that you're going to get. But in the end, if you don't get that same return, then yes, the hype was there, but you didn't get the same return. the thing with this program, and that's why right now we're encouraging everyone on the special right now, the MAP Focus 11 membership, right? Because it's only $99.90, right? You bought in, right? You're on board, right? And you're doing the Focus 11. So first and foremost, you're doing the Focus 11. You get this experience, for off the jump. And then on top of that, by you filling a time card every day, we're gonna pay you $1 per day for that, right? Up to the month, so you're gonna earn $30 back, right? So you really paid like $70 for this program, right? And on top of that, we have the referral program where you refer other members on here, and you're gonna earn a 30% commission and then 10% tier 2 and tier 3 commission, right? So you get passive income, right? And then on top of that, we have other products and services being introduced in the Create Wealth Network that you have access to, that you could go out and market. And we do all the work on the back end, right? And you'll earn your three-tier commission, which will build passive income for you. And then on top of that, we have the MSI report, where we're inviting everyone to come on board, and we invite other opportunities to come present. And it's for you to see other income opportunities, right? All of this is involved with the MAP Focus 11 membership with our special offer, right? One time, $99.90, right? And yeah, that's pretty much what we're here to share with. And we're here every day. Invite people, let them know about this program, right? And let them get involved, right? It's very simplistic, right? And there's a lot of things on the back end that once we with the community, everyone says we're on board, then we could get into real training, right? And just duplicating this, like just show the presentation. It's very simplistic, right? There's not much to explain, because this whole thing is about a vibration, right? And if everyone's on the same frequency and everyone's just joining in on the frequency, then you understand that these principles are wealth principles, right? It's an understanding that you already have. So now you're Focus 11. So you're putting focus into these, right? And putting focus and attention into these things. You already understand, as these are, the key aspects, right? And then as you're doing that, you're sharing this with others to apply these principles as well. And for sharing that is a form of service, right? And the law of compensation, it states that, that's law of compensation. I'll write that here. Law of compensation. Because this program's about universal laws. The pain is not, but compensation equals service, right? So if you go and you search up the law of compensation, right, and have an understanding of the law of compensation, right? And law of compensation is service rendered, right? So if it's service rendered, by you going out and serving people and sharing these principles with people, it's a form of service. So from that, you must be compensated, right? And it won't just only be from a commission that you're earning from this program. When you build that relationship, let's say there's a childhood friend that you never talked to in years, and you did something where you guys caught up. You just reached out to them, not happy to a relationship goal of yours. You just reached out to them, right? And then you guys connected. And then from when you connected, you have maybe your business, and then their new spouse that you never knew 20 years ago, it has connections to a worldwide distribution for your juicing company. Or you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, we're all connected. We're all connected, right? And once we have this energy and we're putting this frequency out there with this attention, then what's happening is we're drawing this attraction with all the things that are required for these things to happen. you know, because it's like you're pulling it towards you in a sense, right? Because you're just putting your attention into that aspect of your life, right? It's, you know, it's a simplistic thing, but it's very complex. So we have like weekly GPS sessions, right, for people to tune in on if you go deep into this information, right? But that's what this is. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who tuned in, right? We're definitely looking for leadership. We're looking for people to say they're on board and actually joining the meetings, right? Participating in the meetings, and just sharing this with people, right? There's other things that are online, and that's amazing. But this is one thing that it's definitely, these principles are the foundation. So, along with all the other things that you have going on, if you have this foundational piece where, say, that business opportunity that you have, you write that in here. That's you something related to that business. You write that as your business goal, right? Or a financial goal, right? You're writing something in that business thing that you're involved in right now, right? This will help you attract what is required for that thing to grow, right? And that's the it's until you actually try to program and implement it that you realize that. But that's why we're doing this presentation every day, for you to see that. So thank you so much. See everyone that's on here. Tina, thank you for joining us today. We missed you. And right now that's pretty much what we're trying to do. Mercy, how are you, Mercy? Thank you for joining us. Belinda and Hasiaka, thank you so much. Right. And yeah, we would love for this to continue to grow, right? And for people to just be earning income for coming on a Zoom for 1 hour a day, right? Because that's the whole thing. I'm really trying to really trying to get out here. This is passive income, because it needs to be a consensus. Because when you have an agreement, everyone's in agreement, and everyone will make money because everyone's in agreement. So we just need people to come on board. Do you agree with us that this Focus 11, by you putting attention, your time into these 11 aspects of your life, that it's going to do amazing things for your life, right? Okay, then here's something for you to use, a tool for you to use every month, right? And then on top of that, we have all other things which we're going to introduce, because we got to make this an irresistible offer, right? And you being on board, that's what we're looking for. Like the map book is built, now we're building around it. So your input matters. How do we make this better? How do we make it so it's more irresistible? So more people join this consensus in this agreement that we're here to build passive income, right? Because yes, the special is here at this number right now, but that right now we're growing the community, but eventually, yes, the membership will cost more. Like generally it's $99 a month, but that will cost more, right? But as we have the consensus and we show the proof of concept, we let everyone see that, okay, everyone's making money from this, right? Then it's like, okay, people will be wanting to put their contribution in, right? And we have some people that enrolled already, and that's pretty much what you're experiencing from the program, right? And then on top of that, we have the prizes, we have the challenges and all that other good stuff that come along with this program. So we're gonna have these recordings onto YouTube, so people could tune into them and watch them. And if they're not able to tune into the Focus 11 time slot. So I don't know if anyone else has any final words to say that's on here before we sign off. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Same time, Focus 11 p.m. All right. God bless.